Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion left comes Brown. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. He's got a man complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play there for Minnesota. 51 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Herbert. Being chased out left. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, 2nd and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Seven nothing is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Here's Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. T.J. Edwards charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A good pickup there, a 22. Herbert now. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Under pressure, they got him again. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Herbert. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Setting up the screen here, this is Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. On play action, here's Williams. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
He gets it to Addison. And he's got room. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And this is so uncharacteristic for him this season. Back-to-back interceptions from a guy who's taken really good care of the ball so far this season. Got to give credit to the defensive coaches, the players on the opposing sideline. Excellent preparation, even better execution.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Go!
Looking to throw is Williams. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go!
Here's Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get...
Taking it right down Broadway. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Williams going to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. Now it's Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Continued struggles here in the second quarter, and to me, you can pin a lot of them on an inability to convert 3rd downs. And that most recent incompletion to the list of examples.
They snap it to Herbert. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
79 Broncos. Come on.
To the air, Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Caleb Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. The final shot before break. Williams. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He lets one go deep for Addison. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and this certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. On Herbert, his third interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
He completes this to Walker. And he's going to get this inside the 30. To throw, Williams. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Williams rolling to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Ken Walker from 4 yards out. They'll look to throw as his guys are able to extend their lead. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nick Benito. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Eluding the pressure right. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Williams. Quick slant to Brown. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Let's go.
Here's the option. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going for the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And now here is another interception. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And he is in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Chicago. Kenneth Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Flushed out right. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the gun, it's Walker. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Escaping the pressure right. Williams loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Kenny Clark coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That one out wide and intercepted. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kyle Pitts, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This one taken in by Otten. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To the air again, McCarthy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is McCarthy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And this is caught at the 8th. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point attempt to come here. And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
Makes the score Bears 46, Vikings 20.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throw out wide to Walker. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Mooney. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. Gets around him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
The Bears
To the air, Williams. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was, and now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Williams going to look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
70 Lions. Let's go.
On play action, here's Williams. On the move to his left. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Chicago, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. My fixation.
Don't play with me. We take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite. Wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
if I could survive. You took all my oxygen. She said, baby, what you talking about? There's no something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less.
Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
To throw, it's Williams. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Here's Williams.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. That is caught.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Walker. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Herbert. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A hit as he throws there. The Vikings at 12-1 now to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go.
They snap it to Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
2nd down and 4. And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears' first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Up the middle, here's Walker. And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Throwing is Williams.
Open man down the field. That's Jubundlesns. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Bears first down.
To throw, Williams.
He completes this to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
He lets one go deep for Addison. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Nick Bonito in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Herbert. pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
To the air, Williams.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Herbert now.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled. And Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. In motion, the tight end.
Here's Williams.
Right back to Pitts again. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Straight ahead, Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30-yard.
To throw, it's Williams. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now to the ground, here's Walker.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the Doomsday.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw. Williams.
That's to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Williams.
And it's incomplete. Oh, there would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Williams. And Walker has it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Good reaction options there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick in the game forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game. And Santos yanks that one a bit. No good. Wide to the left for Santos. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
At the 44-yard line.
A gear for Walker running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. Williams. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Cameron Bynum. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mooney, the motion man right. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. They'll get this up to about the 44.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Throw out wide to Walker. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
That's complete to Mooney. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now 3rd down and 7. To throw, Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On fourth down, here's Williams. That is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception, Williams. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's caught by Pitts, finding room at midfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. Recognize that in his defense.
In his defense, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception, Williams. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final 1st down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Minnesota, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Chicago, this was basically just...
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena. Yeah.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect. I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me. Feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings. They on me. They rain and they rain. Yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like he drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in all black to that. I came back to my to that. Ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac. Nothing but class. It's never been average. Never been on. Averix on me. I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it. I will. Get you a wheel. They carry it. We fighting a lead. My is all. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag. I'm done. My bag on God. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm. They still doing harm. Bodies on bodies. Cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Room for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from tonight. Back in my bag, and it's big as a duffel. With blessings on blessings, I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God.
Yeah, yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain. I'm laughing at summer. My head was way hotter. I feel like a starter. Escape with my truth. I came back like Nirvana. Road is all rocky. It's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby. Can't no one here see us. Stomach it all time. Look like a Leah. Went back and forth and back just like a cornerback. Yeah, yeah. You got veins. I respect whole veins. Tell them get low, man. Just flying high. I gave them low, man. Super thought color the whip. Culinary on my wrist. Cooking you. I ain't forgot what you did. State of it all eventually falls. Frequency, this is the ship, I'm home.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip, look at my VIP. One brick, one miss, Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you, disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that nigga dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up, Cinemax, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run
You
it
getting
back.
money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change, just scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hill
Just run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back.
Time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. Learn hustle and early, this hardwired. Photo bezel, frozen neck, or black attire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
Do what I should, like. Like. Do what I could, like. Like. Do what I should, like. Like. Do what I could, like. Like. Do what I should, like. Like. Do what I could, like. Like. Do what I should, like. Like. Do what I could.
I ain't never been the same, baby. You do no wrong, I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong, 'cause I wanna make it. So nasty, I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me, oh hell no. You rip my city so damn long. Just still don't notice me. Sound next, or VA next. Nothing next, running up the check. See you back, mama, she a diva. No matter what happens, she cannot come between us again. I know we're better than friends. I took up Queen's Gambit, showed around my friends. Try to pick some energy up, it don't matter. I know you haven't moved on if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? I say. City is mine. You never represent me. You do no wrong, I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong, 'cause I wanna make it. So nasty, I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me, you never represent me. You do no wrong, I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong, 'cause I wanna make it. So nasty, I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me,
Do what I could, like.
man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Yeah, it's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Send me sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the season out soon. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the ride at the end of my road. At the end of my road, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through. But the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through. Bet the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night.
Two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, I got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no.
twin throw. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and I just it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Left a voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying, Lil Curtis, yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for this.
business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters. Call them silverback gorillas. Going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town. I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. This all bark. We all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
legendary.
Open them wide.
Something like that.
Mind if I pull up with a few?
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone.
Come on.
Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop it. Keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that poppin' front.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, dance all. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my leisure. Listen, I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something, I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. It's Brandon Powell with the return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert throwing right away. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Walker now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, Williams. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
This is Walker on second. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking. All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Walker on first down, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Running with Walker again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Got to figure out this third down here. Now Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get you back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here. He's got the hook up to Akers. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out 2nd and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Home control. Baylor tight. 5-9. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Okay, ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
70 Timberwolves.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. To throw is Williams. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Offense up to the line fast. Williams to throw on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Vacates quickly left side. This finds Everett complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has his man, it's a Dunze. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger. Go. 18. Go.
Williams with 3rd and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Well. Baylor Tiger. What is up?
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. From the red zone now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Williams on the play action. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And off to Walker from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now here's Williams. That's brought in by Mooney. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pitts brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw by Williams. He's got it! Touchdown, Chicago! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, They really want their chance, and they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Minnesota spends its second time out here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down, ball at the 36. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I think everybody in the building is already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short throw to the tight end. That's a given. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Herbert throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
7 Pirates, go! Come 19, Pioneer, go!
This might be a free play for him. He puts some juice on a deep throw down. Big game downfield. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Trap 60. Mustang 19. Set up. Ready.
Looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Walker hauls it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, Williams. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Staying with Walker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready!
The give now to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Walker running right. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's got a man left. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Into the hands of Pitts. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Powell now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Herbert from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Got his target. It's Otten. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Working quickly here. On 3rd down, Herbert. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Vikings ball. We'll see if they can come up with something here and stave off elimination. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. This one's taken in by Otten. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw, Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. The 50. The 30. It's the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short.
And no, they faked it. He's on the move. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A reverse on the opening kickoff. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Forced out to his right. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the carry, it's Walker. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he will get the first as they touch him down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears holding a 12-point lead. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This time it's a passing play. Into the hands of Walker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They've got to keep moving quick here. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Herbert on 1st down. Stays in the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. Oh, the ball is loose again. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, partner, we both know some decisions defy all explanation, and I'm throwing this one into that mix. They had the fumble, and they just chose to give it right back.
Yeah, and then some decisions allow an analyst to just shut his mouth and wonder aloud, like all of you.
Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79 Bronco.
Working from the gun, Williams. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Bears come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.